Good afternoon. Hope you're having an awesome day. Today is the last day of the month of Adar. And if you know, when it comes to the Hebrew months, Adar is the last month of the year. Because Nisan, tomorrow, Rosh Chodesh, and tonight, begins the first day of the new year of months. We have the year of years, which we celebrate Rosh Hashanah, as I told you last week, and then we have the celebration of the months. So, the Torah tells us, Mishenichnas Adar, Marbim b'simcha. When Adar comes in, we increase. We're meritorious in joy. Now, every day, you add joy in Adar. So what happens on the last day of Adar? On the last day of Adar, your joy is increased to the maximum. And since Adar is the happiest month of the year, and today is the last day of Adar, so it's the happiest day of the year. And tomorrow we begin Nisan. Nisan is the month of miracles. Nisan means miracles. And the rabbis tell us, "Ben Nisan nigalu." In Nisan we were redeemed. And in Nisan we will be redeemed from this exile we're in now, the ultimate redemption, not just Egypt. So it's a very beautiful time of celebration and happiness. For me personally, it's really the happiest day of the year because it's Gruni's birthday. And because it's Gruni's birthday, so naturally, the day that God created her is the happiest day for our family. But a little Torah thought, and I'll be quick. But in this week's Torah portion, we read about all the different people that might sin. And if they sin, what their obligation of a sacrifice and repentance was. And by each one it says, if the Kohen sins, if a human being sins, etc., etc. But when it comes to the leader, the Nasi, it says, Asher Nasi Yechta. When the leader sins, not if. And the question is why? What's the Torah intimating with us with this idea, with this little change and nuance, telling us that it's not if, but when? You know, you have a young kid, your 5-year-old, or your 4-year-old, and you want to teach them how to ride a bicycle. And you get them onto the bicycle, and they start with the training wheels, and then you take off the training wheel. And this kid says, "Daddy, what happens if I fall?" And you look at him and say, "If you fall, you're going to fall. But because you fall, that's how you're going to learn how to ride a bicycle." The Torah is telling us something very profound here. Many times, people don't want to go into roles of leadership and impact because they say, "What happens if I make a mistake? What happens if this one gets upset about me? This one's going to be upset. I don't want to do that. I'd rather stay at home and live my life." Say the rabbi, says the Torah to us in this one little word. Asher Nasi Yechta. There's no question. It's not when. It's if a leader fails. You're going to fail. What do you say? Power tends to corrupt. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. There's no question that if you're going to go into a sense of leadership, you might have imperfections, you might fail. But the same word, Asher, which means when, is also the same word as praised. Praised is the leader that has the courage to recognize his imperfections, his failures, and get up and become stronger. Because ultimately, you'll never get anything done if you're worried about failure. And if you want to be safe to never fail, stay at home like a hermit. In fact, there's a remarkable thing. The Torah tells us that there's 4 people that died without any sin, the Talmud tells us. These 4 people, the only reason they died, says the Talmud, was be'et yeshon nachash, because of the sin of the snake, which God made that no one shall live forever. But on their own, they never sinned. And the Torah says, these 4 people, who does the Torah say? It says, Benjamin, the son of Jacob, Amram, the father of Moses, Yishai, the father of David, and Kilav, the son of David. And the question is, what does it mean? There's only 4 people that didn't sin. And why does it tell us their names in a funny way? It says it, the son of, instead of just saying Amram, or the father of. And the rabbi said like this. Each time he mentions the son of the father, he says, Amram, the father of Moses. He wants to contrast the two. Benjamin, the son of Jacob. You see, because these 4 people, they never sinned, but they were hermits. They stayed at home. They weren't in place of leadership. They didn't have an impact. So if you stay at home and you don't do anything, you might be safe and not sin. But contrast that with Jacob, with Moses, with King David. They weren't perfect. There were things they were missing. But look at the impact they had and how they changed the world. This message is powerful to each and every one of us, to encourage us to be leaders, to get our hands dirty, to get involved in making this world a better place, to get involved in bringing kindness and peace and love between people. Because yes, you might fail, but the Torah warns you not to be scared of that. Because ultimately, what you accomplish will be far greater. Have a great day.